episode is not financial advice. It is for educational and informational purposes only. Paying yourself first. What does it mean and how to do it? Hi there, welcome to another episode of The Rising Tide with Barot, where this is a series on money. Alright, paying yourself first is 101 basic that is used, repeated over and over in any financial education books that you may read out there, and even investors or people who manage their money well will tell you they do. Again, read, study, figure out what works for you, and then apply what you want to keep to your own life, not financial advice. I've been using the paying myself first along with budgeting for the last 6 months. We're December 2021, started in June. And it's made my budgeting, living, spending a lot easier, because I don't worry at the end of the month of like, oh, I'd like to do this, I'd like to do that. Everything is done at the beginning of the month when I get paid. What is paying yourself first? Paying yourself first means when you receive an income, from that income, before you think of paying everything you need to pay, rent, living, bills, and everything else, you pay yourself first. That is whatever you want to give it meaning. For me, it's investments, health, so I put money aside for health, and investments, savings, health, and me, spending for me, on me. I budget this before, so I know how much I'll have left at the end of the month. I have left after I have covered all this, so I have enough to live off. My bad. So I've done my expenses first. I know what I'm going to be spending on the month, and I've allowed for extra, and so I know what I'm spending on myself. The reason why you want to spend on yourself first when your paycheck comes is if you just live through your month and just spend what you want to spend, at the end of the month you're not going to have the money left that you wished you would have, and you'd like to save, invest, go on to the next trip, spend something on yourself. It's not going to happen because you're just going to spend without thinking. So that's what it is. So budget, know your expenses, and then spend a little something on you. My categories are mine. Figure out what yours are. And mine will shift as well, by the way. And the amount in them will shift too with time. They're not fixed. I actually review them pretty much every month. They stay the same, but I just check on them, check that everything's okay. And if everything's okay, I just move along, and it's like, yep, that's what it is. And it's money, in the different categories. And then the rest of the money is left for living, daily expenses, transport, and a little extra. And it makes it easy. I don't have to think. I live, I've got a budget week on week, and I know my budget. It's easy to track, and I'm not afraid I'm gonna run out of money. So that's what it is. Spend on yourself first. All right, to recap, spending on yourself means put money inside for yourself at the beginning when you get your paycheck, whenever that is actually, because if your paycheck comes mid-month, whatever, it's when you get your paycheck, pay yourself first. Here we go. And in order for you to know that, you obviously need to know your expenses. So how much you're going to be spending throughout the month. So rent, bills, living, transportation, and everything else. Calculate how much you can spend on yourself and make sure you spend that or put that aside as soon as you get your paycheck, so that you don't worry at the end of the month. All right, that's it for Pay Yourself First. Thank you for listening. I have an email list called Barot.com. It's not called Barot.com, it's an email list, and you can find it at Barot.com online, Tarabart.com. And if you enjoyed the podcast, please share it with those who it can help. There'll be more coming on the money series. If you have any questions, thoughts, things you like, a different point of view, let me know. You can find me on Instagram at Tarabarot, Tarabarot. And I'd love to hear if you have any strategies, thoughts on how you work with your money. It's a topic that is a lot of the time taboo, and it's a shame because we all use money on a day-to-day basis. So sharing what we know about it and how we can live better with it enhances all of our lives. All right, till next time. Bye.